chronic homeless man who's very visible. It's 10-20% of the homeless population, but you're missing all the families and you're missing all the children, and you're not really seeing what homelessness is. And the face of homelessness has changed. As I travel the country, it's getting harder and harder. Often I walk up to people and they're not homeless. The shopping cart has been replaced by rolling luggage, and it's just kind of crazy what's happening in this country. So anyways, I've been mambling. I'm pretending that you're sitting in the passenger seat next to me. I'm getting a little tired, but we're about 2 hours out of Denver. Can't believe that any of this, it's a life choice now. I probably could go back and maybe get a halfway decent job in marketing, or maybe even homeless services. Sit behind a desk and make a decent bit of money. Well, I'll be honest with you. So here it is. I'm in St. Louis and I lose my job, and I go unemployed for 9 months. I remember applying for food stamps. It really wrecked me because I thought I was crashing back to homeless. I rebuilt my life in 15 years. Well, it's 15 years this year that I have 15 years sober. But I rebuilt my life from homeless to a 780 credit score. That's a miracle. That's amazing. So now I'm applying for food stamps. That's scary. And I was scared. So I got a job in Los Angeles. And at the time it was for $80,000, and that was a cut in pay, actually. And I didn't know how I was going to live in LA for $80,000, but I decided I'm going to relocate. Well, it was the only job offer I had in like 9 months. It was like a hard decision. And I relocated back to LA and took this job, grabbed a little one-bedroom ghetto apartment. I'm lucky to have an apartment. And every time I say that, I get a little conflicted because at least I do have some place inside to sleep. But my idea was I was going to come back to LA, start a new rock band, get a new wife, and vacation in Hawaii. Well, I got laid off after 3 months. So here's the kicker. Last year, I grossed total $14,000. My rent is more than that. But thanks to all of you who've helped me with social media, or that follow me on social media, have supported me, I'm still going. And not only still going and helping other people. But let's say if I had gotten that job, or if I get that job now where I, start a new rock band, find a new wife, and want a new wife, but I probably got to move north and get me a hippie chick. So I go sit behind a desk. I don't think I'm going to be happy. I might be able to, fill my refrigerator and pay rent, which hopefully invisiblepeople.tv in the very near future will be find some sustainability to do just that. It's kind of weird. There's this book called Finding Grace. It's a coffee table book of black and white photos of homeless people. And when I saw it, it was gave me the idea for this. So invisiblepeople.tv is part art. It's one that we need to have patrons of the art again to give funding. But here's the thing, here's the real bottom line is, Winston Churchill said, if you're going through hell, keep going. My pastor, Tommy Barnett, says, great men or women are really ordinary men or women who don't quit. So, as I go through my crisis, and I've been in 3 years of nonstop crisis, I could quit. Lay in bed all day and cry. I call that blanket time. And you know what? I still am in a serious financial crisis. And I gotta admit, there's still blanket time. But what I do is I get up and I do at least one little thing to improve my life, to get out of that blanket time. And I keep on going. And usually those little things I've learned have to be helping other people. So if you're going through something, you got a flat tire, you got laid off, your wife left you, all the above, and you're feeling sorry for yourself, and that's, we all go through it. We all have those challenges. Get up, find somebody that's hurting more than you. Hold on, I gotta get over to the right here. Find somebody that's hurting more than you and go help them. Pretty soon, your problems seem to go away. It's almost magic, and it's one of those universal laws I guarantee you will work. And if we all did it, if we all just took a second, and I know maybe you're not the front lines person, that like me, that's going to go and hand out socks or, drive homeless families to shelter and different things. And maybe, you're not the type to go to Skid Row. It's scary. Well, there's enough crazy problems into this world. Human trafficking. I love what Aaron Cohen's doing. Charity Water. Sky Harrison's my hero. Find something. Find a cause. Find something that's going to give you passion. And start doing something to make the world a better place. Maybe, just maybe, you don't, just not motivated enough to get your own passion. Well, latch on to somebody else's vision. For many years, going through my crisis, I was dry. I was hurting so bad.